Legend of Total War here with part 72 of my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play campaign as the Japanese. Alright, so previously we've begun I wouldn't say full-scale invasion, we've begun a little picking apart of the British Raj. We bombed the living fuck out of Delhi and dropped, was it 6 or 7 nukes on them? And now we just need to capture a couple of victory points to make them surrender, and then that'll just be the end of it. Hopefully. In addition to that, France is going through the ringer over here. Bulgaria has surrendered after they gave me an expeditionary force, and I pulled it out of their country. So basically, I am my alliance's worst problem. Okay, I want you to come over here, and I want you to go and capture all this shit that's not being defended, and then come back. Also, Mexico has joined the Allies. That doesn't really concern me. So, we're under attack here. They'll never get through our forts. See, our forts are just fucking invincible. And we put a couple of extra troops in here, and it's not going to happen. They're never going to get through. And I've got forts all along here as well, so yeah, they're not getting anywhere. These guys here, the Swiss seem to be pushing them back a bit. That's good. I've pulled out most of France's forces from France, because they gave me some expeditionary forces. He's sitting there, that's fine. So I've lost 130,000, which is a lot of men. France has lost a lot more. Alright, we can't be dicking around with this. We've got a golden opportunity here. Let's make use of it to spread out and capture as much territory here as possible, so that the British Raj has to spread their forces thin. If we can capture Delhi, it'll just be the end of them right there. Also, if I wanted to send another naval invasion, I would have to bring in forces from here, but it looks like they've pulled a lot of their forces out of here now, so I might actually go ahead and make this attack. So let's just eradicate this. I don't know what's going on with the British, but they have not made any naval invasions on me at all, despite I've basically tried not to interfere with their navy in any way, shape or form. Like, if they wanted to invade me, oh shit, they could have done so in Tokyo. They could have... I wouldn't say that would end the war, but if they captured Japan, that would be very bad for me, since that's where the majority of my troops get recruited from. They'd have to go a very long way to get here. I don't think it's possible for them. Especially now that we've captured the majority of the west coast of Canada. And then naval invasion just to get to that, which, you know what, I might just go ahead and do that. These 3 tanks should do it. I don't think anyone's defending it. And when you're ready, you just go. I'm not fussed on making this a quick warfare. I don't know why they've got so many troops sitting there, but they must be taking just massive attrition. Which is good, because we want America to suffer before we go in and kill them. They're still on service by requirement, which is the same we're on. Could invade Cyprus, but it's a non-valuable area. I mean, it's got 400,000 people. Is it their core territory? No, so it's not worth worrying about. What the fuck happened here? My Bulgarian forces are really sucking. Well, whatever. If the Bulgarian ones die off, I don't care about them. Why do they have such bad organization, though? Oh, I don't even know what the order is. Oh, that's right. The order is over here. Yeah, whatever. Just let them keep coming there. Alright. I've got to stop dicking around. Let's get on with this. Probably should keep someone there just in case. I could send reinforcements here as well. Right, you no longer need to stay out here. You can go back. You can go back here. I mean, sure, convoys will get destroyed out here every now and again, but that'll only stop them from getting a few supplies. Okay, that's fine. If it's only going to cause French troops here to starve, so it's fine. Maybe I'll just grab a few, put them over here in France. It's fine. Take the train. We're terrible allies, but that's part of the point. Like I said, the goal of this campaign was not to lead a fascist goal to victory, but a Japanese world domination victory. I don't give a fuck about the ideologies. I'm all for nationalism. We really can't justify spreading out here at all. Maybe we could take Goa. Maybe. It's probably not going to work because that number went down. Alright, yeah. Don't worry about it then. Get to Karachi, that'd be good. You see, the British Raj, they've had to spread themselves out quite thin now in order to deal with this. The more we can spread out, the better. And they may start leaving some areas undefended, and that's when we start taking them. Okay, so they failed to take this area, it seemed. How hard is it? Okay, now that we've got it encircled, they've got an additional defense penalty and attack penalty, so hopefully we can win there. Because yeah, even if it's costing us a lot, it'd be good just to redistribute these forces elsewhere. Yeah, it probably is costing us. Just be patient and we'll get them. So over here, everything's fine. It's just the Bulgarian forces that are letting us down. But our guys here, they're fine. So Bulgaria's just about overrun, which is exactly what we wanted. Okay, now Romanian's forces, we bring them across here and let them get overrun. France actually seems to be doing a pretty good job against Belgium, but they're doing a shit job against the Swiss. And hopefully the Swiss forces and the Belgian forces will soon meet up and push back harder against the French. Because as I've said before, the French are our enemies just as much as the anyone else. Right. Let's start moving out here since they've left the area undefended. So let's just take it. Why not? If they can't be bothered to defend it, that's their own problem. We'll slowly move our way across Canada. Just trying to minimize casualties, of course. Because the thing is, we'll keep getting more manpower as the months progress as well. Nearly 17,000 coming in per month. So it's Marshland, that's why we're having a bit of a struggle there. Okay, we can only really spread out so much further before we just stretched out too thin here. But that's okay. Fucking failed again. How the hell does this keep happening? You didn't even use up all your forces. I think I know what's happening is that these guys are all getting eliminated very quickly before reinforcements show up. At least that number is higher than last time. But I fully expect that, you know, casualties are being had here. How many men do they have? 42,000. We've got 97,000 in this 8 divisions here. So yeah, that guy there already got wiped out. So this is what happens, yeah. So we just need to keep a close eye on this. These guys here get wiped out and then they stop coming. Just got to get those reinforcements in there. Because their stats are way higher than ours, we can't really... Actually, yes there is. There is something we can do about that. You get over here. And you'll help bomb them. It'll lower their stats. Wait, don't I have planes around here? Let's get some planes in here. $600 sounds good. It'll take them a while to mobilize, but that's okay. It's good. If any of them go below 1, then they disappear. Base is in low supply over here. Why? What happened to the ports? Did they bomb them or something? I don't know why. Suddenly it's like we captured some more territory and then ours... Oh, now we're getting supply through fucking America. Because we're only owning a few... Oh, I see what happened here. Because now we own... If we actually left Axis, we would be better off here. But it's okay. Once we capture this, it should fix our supply issues. The supply AI is a bit stupid, to be honest. Okay, now the Greeks are making some pretty stupid attacks, and that's fine by me. I could incorporate these forces into one of our armies, but I can't be bothered. Like I said, I want them to die. Okay, so 2 of them have been wiped out now. We don't even need the other things. Now that we are outnumbering them by this much, yeah, it no longer matters. Of course, we're taking a lot of casualties in doing so. They're going to take more as long as we do win. If we let up now, they'll have a chance to recover, because they've got a port here they can get supplies in. That guy's getting a bit wrecked. Right, now we're about to lose. You gonna send in reinforcements or not? The moment they lose, we gotta quickly fucking send them back in. Otherwise they just recover their forces. Okay, we'll be bombing this area very soon. Actually, let's see if we can do it just from here. No, you need to move into this region. Because it doesn't border it, that's why. There we go. So that gives them a minus 25% penalty. Making it easier, just at the last bit there, to wipe them out. Very costly in regard to manpower for us to do that, but it needed to be done. Probably cost us upwards of 20,000 men. But that being said, it cost them upwards of 40,000 to 50,000 men. And they lose this territory here, which is not worth much, but something that we needed to take. We could begin an invasion of Africa, but I still think that the priority needs to be on India here, so I'll move them by strategic redeployment. I'll do that now, actually. Up to here. I think we could justify actually sending them to this port. Rather than another naval invasion, there's only planes between here and Delhi. If we had enough forces, we could easily push through there. The problem is we're just stretched thin. Alright, you can go back to here and continue resting. What if you came over here and we actually made the attack? I'm quite happy to just stay there. I mean, they're taking more casualties than us. We'll just let them keep reinforcing it for the time being. After we've taken it, then they won't send any more troops there. And it will cost us a lot of manpower to take it. I don't think they want to take Ireland. I think they've given up on it. Invading the UK is going to be really tough because we have to have a navy. It has to be done by sea, unless we train some paratroopers. The thing is, look at their air superiority. We don't have any planes in this area. That's all theirs. We'd get shot out of the sky almost immediately. We won't be able to nuke London because I won't be able to gain 75% superiority. I might be able to nuke Ceylon over here. It's not worth as much, but since I've got so many nukes, I might be able to bring their national unity right down. I could probably bring it down to 25%. We've already captured 7% of their victory points at the moment, so if we capture 25% of their overseas victory points... Yeah, the thing is though, I don't even know if they've got that many. There's like just a handful of victory points in here. London's worth 50. We'd have to take London no matter what. If we were nuked, they couldn't bring us down below 40%, I think. But nobody's made any effort to nuke us. Okay, so we won there. How many forces have the Greeks lost? Greece has lost 117,000 men. Oh, look at this, the French are going to have their forces cut off. It's going to suck for them. Good for me, though. Alright. I want you guys to hit this. Okay, we've got our supplies back up. So that's good. Are you ready to go yet? Alright, I'm not. I see. That way they'll take that port. I don't want to give the British any chance to invade Japan itself. Okay, so what else is going on over here? We could push further up the Nile. But I don't see any strategic value in that right now. Looks like the French are gaining some land over here, but I don't care about that. If the French want to cut off the British over here, that's fine. I mean, the French are going to lose in mainland France and they'll surrender from there. At least, that's what I hope. Alright, so how many units have we got there? 15. Okay, we should have enough supply for them here. Ah, oh, bloody hell. Go to the fucking port, you turd. There we go. Oh, shit. Just need to make sure that if they are sailing out this way... Actually, I should put you on search and destroy. Yeah, don't let these guys get sunk because of some fucking enemy navy out here. In fact, we can see where they are. Why don't you just go there? Oh, you got them. I'm pretty sure these guys had all repaired by then. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, good. So, as long as they're at full strength, that's the best time to attack. It's going a bit fast. Let's slow it down. How come we're losing ships? They must have a lot of big ships. I wonder if it's even worth building destroyers. They get destroyed so easily. Well, they are very cheap. Don't have much manpower cost. Alright, so that seems like it's going okay. I mean, yeah, we took a bit of damage, but they're losing. But I can't tell exactly what kind of units they've got. Looks like 3 destroyers and 9 something else. Whatever a CL is. Heavy cruiser, maybe? I don't know. Large cruiser? Don't know. Hey, look at this. The Bulgarians are actually fighting back. I think my transports here are sort of stuck until these ships are gone. No, they got through. Alright, while you're still in low organization, strategically redeploy to here. See, I can't even push on from here because I can't fix up these board. Actually, yes I can. Oh, no I can't. I need 3 units essentially to do that. I just don't have it. That's why we need these guys here. The supplies are fine in all of these areas. Even bringing them in. They're only worth like 10 supplies. Well, you've done what you need to do. Essentially, you can disengage now if you wanted to. Or you can finish them off, whichever. Alright, what else is going on elsewhere? Okay, so let's have a look here. It's considered a victory. Huh? We destroyed 1 of their destroyers. There must be more than this. Oh, this... Alright, that was a separate battle. Alright, good to hear. Okay, just leave behind 1 of them, and then the rest of you... Let's see. We just need to make our way up to Delhi. We take Delhi, the war's over. Well, the war is not over, but this... I don't even know what's going to happen, because these guys are a puppet nation. Whether or not they'll just hand over some of their territory, or they'll still have to defeat all their units. We destroy more than that. Yeah, I was just wondering though if the national unity recovered like over time, whether the nuke national unity only lasts for like a year. I don't know. Oh good, we've got 3 civilian factories. Just leave them, don't bother building anything right now. So that way if anything gets damaged, they'll just use up that. So the French immediately lost their gains, but that's fine. Gee, it takes them a while to kill them. So we've got 3 military factories. That's something that we can use up. We still, of course, need more modern tanks. Oh, still got more. Alright, more modern tanks. I mean, like I said, we have none of the resources for it. But, you know, this one's making 5 of them a week. Oh, using 15 oil. This one's making 3 a month with no resources. And the efficiency hasn't really been put up there yet. So I've just got 1 ship left, so I don't know what happened there. We just lose 4 destroyers immediately. They must be like the first ones in. But our big ships don't get destroyed. That's it, just make our way towards Delhi. Oh, it looks like the UK is actually reclaiming a lot of their land. They've re-invaded with the help of the Italians. Good, I'm happy for them to take all of it and annex the whole thing for themselves. Oh good, France are losing big time over here. It's exactly what we want to see. And hopefully it's costing the Swiss and the Belgians and everyone else lots of manpower. They're going to be exhausted by the time France decides to surrender, and then that's when we hit them. Hitting them from here is not a good idea, crossing that river. They've made a significant pushback here, which I'm not going to help them with, of course. Come on, Greeks. Show us your Greek strength and push them back again. We just need to get to Delhi. Okay, you can now go back and repair. Well done, apart from losing quite a few ships. I mean, originally that had 200, I think it was, so they've lost 21 in total during this war. That's okay. Because there would have been 21 destroyers, and destroyers are like 200 manpower. The thing is, the thing with just destroyers, they're very weak as far as like their defenses or hit points, but they pack a big punch. So that's why you got to get them. And they don't take up much space, so you can have a lot of them in any given naval engagement. But you lose a lot of them. So in a way, they're kind of like your berserkers. Like, your berserkers will not live to the next fight, but you're glad you had them during that fight because they killed fucking 100,000 men, sort of thing. It's not defended here. I'll take that. We just hurry up and get the rest of them to Delhi so we can take it, and then I have no idea exactly what's going to happen. I assume that they will capitulate, but their forces won't completely dissolve. Gaining all these factories, which is always good. Even if we can only produce goddamn 1 tank a month. Even that's not enough. There's some chromium here as well. That'll come in handy for the modern tank. Like I said, we've already got heaps of tungsten. Okay, I want you to put the pressure on them. Okay, you're winning as it is, but this one here is already fully entrenched, but these other ones are not. So let's try and keep the pressure on them. Yeah, you come up this way as well. I don't think they're going to win. Right, back off then. We'll have Delhi surrounded soon. Okay, come up the river here. Let's try and capture all the way to here. Right, have we gone for supplies? We're right on the limit there, so probably not a good idea to bring more. So the previous bottleneck is in Gujarat. Here. Which is because of the local naval base, right. Which is at level 2. That's something that needs to be done then. We've still got plenty of civilian factories, so yeah, build a couple more. Don't think we need heaps. So in a month, we should be able to get more supplies out here. If we can completely surround Delhi all the way around it, they won't stand a chance. Capture all the way to this river, that'd be good. If this doesn't work here. Alright, maybe I will bring you in. The only reason they get so much war score is because they've taken so many casualties. Bastards. That's okay. When they get ejected from the war, they won't get anything. So it says here it's in favour of the defenders, but that's largely just because Vicky France is falling. I haven't lost any of my territory. I've got 1,000 divisions. Oh right, most of those are well, not most, but some of them are expeditionary forces. So yeah, he goes to stay there in Tokyo for the time being. Still recruiting more. Quite a few still to go. We're catching up with the modern tanks. They used to be at minus 5,000. I don't care about guided missiles. I know I've got a few missile factories out here, like not doing anything. Oh, whatever, let's just use it. Bomb Poland, who cares? And you, Balkans, yeah, bomb it. Oh, they're already on the way there, yep. You're on your way there, you take this. Good. You take this. You this. There's room to move up through here as well. It's just that it's not vital. Like I said, all we have to do is capture the city here. I just don't want too much loss of life over it, that's all. Try and capture this side of the river. And that one there, then they'll be completely surrounded. Still got more guys coming over here. Just need one on each tile around it. How are we going in Canada? I haven't checked that out in a while. It's going strong. But like I said, no real rush. Okay, so you guys can now make your way over here. And trash this. Fucking piece of crap. There we go. What's this guy's... Oh, that's right, it was at Hong Kong. That's where the order is. Capture here, and we're pretty much assured to get Delhi, because we'll get a huge encirclement bonus, even if we don't actually attack them from all sides. I don't need your expeditionary forces. Save it for the real war against the Americans, so have them just save their manpower for the time being. Now, I also wonder if all the supplies have essentially come from their capital, and their capital is completely surrounded, do these guys now start starving? Probably not. It just seems too easy. So yeah, they're there with the encirclement penalty. They won't take a supply penalty. We've got air superiority. Our stats are higher. They don't stand a chance. We should just make an all-out attack anyway. Just to speed it up. Because once we've taken this, it should force them to capitulate. Let's have a look. So British Raj, 100% towards capitulation, thanks to nuking them and a very decisive plan to just take their capital. Holy shit! I like the sounds of that. They're not all gone, but the pockets of resistance are just nothing. And most of them are without supplies. So we should just be able to just finish them off. And then that just be the end of them. Yeah, just all out attack, finish them off. Without a capital, or, well, I mean, they've better have something. But then we can redirect all these forces elsewhere. I don't know where, but just elsewhere. But they lost a lot of soldiers by capitulating like this. Only the fanatics, I suppose. don't want to give it up. Okay, so in some areas we're not exactly winning, but that's okay. Let's keep fighting them anyway. We've saved perhaps hundreds of thousands of our own troops by attacking them this way. Now, it was a little bit risky at first, especially around here, but it paid off in the end. Vicky France got a huge portion of it as well. Well, whatever, we'll deal with them soon enough. Is it just me, or is France actually making a comeback? What the hell? I've got their forces that they've given me over here. I thought I told them to back off. Surrender. Just go away. Just get the fuck out of here. I don't want them participating. We want France to lose. So yeah, now what we've got is a clean-up job, which is easy enough to deal with. How about crossing over the river first? So they're going to try and capture some of their territory back, but it's okay. They've had to severely weaken their position in order to do this. And also, we've gained control of... the really good resource area was taken by the French. The motherfuckers. They do 1% of the work and take 20% of the bloody glory. Fucking bastards. It's alright, we'll get it off them eventually. No chance of winning here. Damn, the Bulgarians have made quite a bit of a comeback. They're actually starting to invade Greece here. That's not good. We wanted them to lose. Damn, the Allies just fucking suck. These guys here are cut off. Finish them off and kill them. So if we'll have a look here, France has 85 divisions available. That's in both Europe and in Africa. Looks like they're losing wholesale in Africa. Not necessarily. Just give it time. Okay, worry about all that stuff maybe a bit later. I don't know. We still need to send some forces down here. They've kept most of these guys. Shit, didn't work. I don't know how they managed to make such a massive comeback. I'm actually regretting dragging these guys into the war now. Let me have a look here. Okay. What are they called? Legionary Romania have 42 divisions. And they've got 2. How the fuck have they managed to push them back so far? Well, at least they're not major nations. All we really need is for France to lose, and then they'll probably surrender along with them. The French are actually winning most of the battles I'm seeing here. Most of the resistance has been crushed. Alright, good. Definitely does look like the French are losing, but I don't know. They've lost a lot of territory out here. Hang on, I've still got those expeditionary forces that were given to me. Get them, make them surrender. I don't want them to win. Make them actually get defeated entirely. Maybe that's what I should do with these guys. Send them in, like, ultra aggressive into a territory just to get completely surrounded and destroyed. And then the French will give me some more expeditionary forces. Maybe I should do that. Ultra mean. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I tell you what. I was thinking like strategic redeployment, but I don't know. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and punch my way into Switzerland, only to get completely surrounded. So the French lose 100 divisions. So that even when I leave the leave Axis, I don't get them back. Okay, that looks good. Mexico hasn't put up any sort of a threat, but they don't have their forces there. I don't know what's going on. Oh, maybe they're over here. That's how the UK are managing to fight back. I don't know. Well, they've got no defenders here, and if there's no loss of life on my part to be had, then I'll take the territory. Oh shit. Holy crap, look how many soldiers the British have put here. You fucking idiots. Because if you... Oh, hang on. Maybe not. We need to hurry up and lock this down, like right now. Get over here. You even need to strategically... No, you don't need to do that, actually. Lock it down. Don't let them out of here. The obvious reasons. If there's bloody 90 UK divisions here trying to recapture India, it'd be worth a fortune for us to capture. I mean, fortune in regard to killing them, of course. There's more than 100 divisions. These are... I don't know. Canada, it looks like. Canadians have showed up. Good though. If you have a look at where the original line was, that's a lot of territory that we've gained there. Even if, you know, stupid Vicky France did manage to take some of it for themselves. What I have to kind of hope is that the British come over here and recapture this, and then I'll capture it for myself, off them, and not give it back to Vicky France. Fuck Vicky France, who cares about them? I don't. Or Vichy France, whatever it is, I don't care. Greeks, you guys are fucking morons to leave that many units there in defense. About to get yourself squashed by Romanians. Yeah, I really regret dragging them into this now. Okay, so like I said, we want to punch a hole in and let them get captured. That'll make France absolutely squeal in agony. You stupid Japanese. Give you 200,000 men and you send them into a death trap. Whoops. Okay, actually, if the French are going to lose very soon, it might be an idea if we actually put some men on that border. Okay, we'll have to leave someone behind here. Just leave the infantry for the time being. I'm going to put you on... You got 29 selected. Frontline troops, yep. With a few extra. Could build forts all along here. I don't think it's necessary though. Well, then again, we do have free civilian factories. How many? I guess we could build a couple. Okay, it won't take too long to build all that. Just give us a little bit of an advantage if they manage to push all the way down to here. Because we don't want them to, you know, actually take Spain. We just want them to beat the French, which they seem to be winning. Because the French are losing even more territory. And over here, we've got them contained. Oh, they've capitulated. Oh, shit. It's all the United Kingdom now. We can leave the faction. We might leave that till next time. That'd be funny. I'll think whether or not we should do that now or not. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 73 is next, I think. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.